Fellow lost souls, wanderers, adventurers and heroes. Many of us have found ourselves trapped in Barovia, imprisoned by the mists. The devil Strahd has incarcerated us here, and the only way out is to kill him, or die in the attempt. So, welcome to Barovia. The land is cursed, and now, so are you. Hello friends, welcome to our Curse of Strahd campaign. This is session 10. It's all of the fingers and thumbs that I have, where I think I have to admit that maybe I'm getting the hang of this GMing lark, and now it's time to throw 400 vampires at my players. Best of luck. I'm Debbie, I use she, her pronouns. I am the DM. Let me introduce you to your players. This is the last time I'm going to use a descriptive word, friends, so we're 10 times was enough. Feel free to introduce yourselves and your characters. So please say hello to Accomplished Adam.
Hello, everybody. My name is Adam. I use they, them, or he, him pronouns. And I play Teddy, the satyr / dragonborn cleric / something who uses he, him pronouns.
Excellent.
I spoke
Thank you very much.
normal.
Please say hello to Ernest Elise.
Hello, my name is Elise. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I play Mink, who is a Fairbold paladin, and his pronouns are he, him, his.
Oh, yeah. Please say hello to Gentle Galway.
Hey, everybody. My name's Galway, and pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I play Diota, the elvish artificer whose pronouns are they, them.
And last but by no means least, please say hello to Legendary Lena.
Hi, my name is Lena. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Mari Mia Tinkerer, who's a tiefling rogue whose pronouns are also she, her.
The Americans are really having a normal one today, you know?
Oh yeah, real normal. All of you are real normal. I like the way every time you say your character's name, Lena, you say it like it's a question, like you're not really sure. I'm like, you came up with this, not me. Okay, housekeeping. We are affiliate on Twitch, which means you're able to cheer and subscribe to us. Please do that. There's also a way you can link your Amazon Prime account to support us via Prime Gaming. Kenneth has just woken up. I swear he's about to kick off again. He's the worst.
Hi, Kenneth.
Nothing so far. We also have chat commands here on Twitch. !Discord will get you a link to our Discord community where you can hang out with us. If that sounds good to you, join it. !Merch will get you a link to our merch store where you can buy cool stuff with artwork designed by members of the community. !Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi. If you would like to support us, you can send us money through that. And !Donate. Galway, tell us more about this.
!Donate goes to charities and causes that Helpful Goat encourages you to support. Right now, we are focused on the Trevor Project, benefiting LGBTQ youth. As always, we encourage you, if you have the time, the energy, the resources, go check that out. And also look for local charities in your area if you are so inspired, because donations to them go a long way for your local community.
Thank you very much. If you want more Helpful Goat, you can check out our 3 podcast feeds that we would love you to listen to wherever you get your podcasts. Goats and Dragons, Helpful Goat Presents, and Dom and Dragons to get your podcast fix. And you can also find us, Helpful Goat Gaming, on YouTube's, if that's your bag. I don't know. So, Curse of Strahd. Whew. Helpful Goat, Session 10. This is exciting. 3, soon to be 2 final important announcements. So this is probably the last session that I'm going to get away with saying I'm quite a new DM and I don't really know what I'm doing. I think it's going all right.
You cut yourself off at 10.
Yeah, that's it. After this point, you're fine. You've done it 10 times. You probably know everything there is to know about doing it in BD. That's not true. No, I think I've got to take the L plates off sooner or later and just do it. So
The what?
when you're a learner and you're driving a car in the UK before you pass your test, you have to
Oh.
have an L plate on your car to say learner.
We-
I think the
I-
equivalent of the idiom in the US is training wheels,
Training
which
wheels,
is
yeah.
for learning to ride a bicycle.
Okay. Well, I'm taking my training L plate wheels off. Okay. But I still anticipate needing your support with the rules and stuff. This is intended to be a horror stream, which may not be suitable for everyone. Today, we're fighting a vampire, so anticipate how vampires be. Also, the addiction mechanic is still in play. Non-consensual relationships, because Strahd is a dick. Generally kind of ominous danger. Barovia's not a nice place. If that doesn't sound good to you right now, feel free to give this one a miss and take care of yourself. Music used in streams to date and going forwards is from Tabletop Audio or Kevin MacLeod's Incompetech, used under a Creative Commons license. Do we have a Chelsea poem? No. Okay,
I
no
don't
worries.
think so, probably because I did a shit job announcing that we were doing this week.
No problem
on
at
me.
all. No worries, no big deal. I've just become so spoiled with them. Love you anyway, Chelsea. Last time, what did we do? We spent an evening in the Burgomaster's Excellent Vibes mansion, learning about what the Devil Strahd wants with Irina. We don't exactly know, but he wants something. And what he's done, charmed her and bitten her twice, taken away her free will. And we agreed that that was bad, and that she could accompany us out of Barovia village towards either Valakai or the Abbey of St. Markovia in Kresik, depending on how she feels, what she wants, etc. We had a lovely conversation as a group, some very excellent roleplay, sharing our concerns and Mink's murderous impulses towards Diota's arms, and maybe all of Teddy. Hard to say.
That's not what's happening. Don't.
No, a little bit murdery.
They're not murderous impulses.
They're for the greater good impulses.
No.
Anyway,
They're just, maybe we're all gonna die, and let's try not to get overly attached to things like our arms if it means we can save a life.
I think that's
Yeah.
worse. I think maybe that's worse. At least. The next morning, after a great sleep and lovely dreams for those folks who ate pies, we went to the church to bury Irina and Ismark's dad, and the peaceful atmosphere of the church was very slightly interrupted by several inhuman screeches. Father Donovich, the priest, told us that his son Doru was taken by Strahd and turned into a vampire, and the screeches were coming from him. We're in the Undercroft, seeing if we can help Doru, aka fighting him. So, let's go. Probably going to be fine, right?
Yeah, our first vampire.
Hey, happy days. Hello. Right, Kenneth. Don't start. So, last session, I did a surprise grapple on Murray, and then we rolled initiative, and Doru rolled a natural 20, which means that Doru is going to get to have another opportunity to grapple Murray through the kind of, I was going to say the bars of the stairs, but that's not right because there are no bars. It's just like along the side of the stone steps,
Well,
if you
said
can
there was
imagine
no
such a
railing,
thing.
because I was trying to argue that he couldn't do that, and you said there's no railing.
There's no rail. It's just like stone steps coming down. So he's kind of reaching over and kind of trying to hook your ankles to be like, come here, tasty snack. Yeah.
Snack.
So I'm gonna roll claws to try and grapple you with my claws. How does that sound? Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And it says here, instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target, escape DC 13.
Okay. And I assume I make that on my turn. What am I
believe so.
rolling for that? On my turn.
On your turn,
Strength.
it'll be strength.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
I'm
Or
very
athletics,
strong.
I guess. Yeah,
Grap-
to escape a grapple.
Grapple is athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
Defender's
Okay.
defender's choice.
Thank
Attacker can only use athletics.
Okay.
Good to know.
Cool.
Now that I've got Marie grappled, can I run away with her?
So you can like use your movement to drag somebody. It halves your movement if unless you have like a really high strength modifier.
No, I do not.
But yeah, you can if you have someone grappled, you can
All
try
right,
to move with
Marie.
them.
So I don't have that much movement, but I'm gonna go doop doop doop, and you coming with me.
Who all did that just trigger attacks of opportunity from?
Well, I was here, and you're
I'm not
not where you
actually-
are.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm not
else is
there.
like at the top of the stairs. So
But with
anyone that's up
Teddy?
here, if you wanted to, you could try and stab Dora. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know I'm not there. We just ran out of
Yeah.
room on the top of the stairs.
Yeah. I'm outside. I'm not even on the stairs. I'm like outside the room, so I'm nowhere
Yeah.
close by.
So Teddy, do you want to make an attack of opportunity against Doru?
Oof. I mean, I feel so ill prepared to make that decision.
He's trying to eat me.
He is actively dragging Mari away.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll hit him with my. I'd like to hit him with. I guess my. Quarter
Attack of op has to be an attack, right? So what weapons have you got, Teddy?
Yeah, my court. I feel like last session I specified that he had his mace out. Is that right?
Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm happy to pay that.
But I'll hit him with the mace, I guess. I'll try.
Do it.
Why do I have it on here twice?
A 5 does not hit. So Doru and Marie are back here, and since Doru has you grappled and he's really hungry, Murray, he's going to use his multi-attack to try and take a bite out of you. Does a 13 hit Murray if Doru's chomping down?
Yes. No. No, 13 doesn't hit.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sad. Okay. Well, I guess that's my turn. What's wrong, Mink?
I was just making sure, like when you're grappled, if someone has advantage against you,
No,
but I don't.
That's the restrained condition. Grapple
Restrained.
just lowers speed to 0. Technically, it doesn't even
Yeah.
impose disadvantage on your own attacks. So it kind of represents you've grabbed the person, you can move them. They can stab you right in the stomach real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't like
All
gotten
right.
them into a sleeper hold yet or something.
Not yet. There's still time. There's still time. You've not taken any damage yet, Murray. You're fine.
Yeah? Right now I'm fine.
Yeah. It's just a nice hug from a vampire. You're
Who
welcome.
smells like talcum powder.
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
possibly has soft downy fur like a chinchilla.
Yes, yes, dust baths. That's how vampires stay clean. Everybody knows this. Teddy, it is your turn. If you would like to do something at Doru.
What kind of scan? How could they draw a bath? They can't cross running water.
Exactly.
So, Doro dragged Mari over here.
Yes.
Can I?
Mhm.
Can I hop off these steps and run over
Yes.
and try to knock him over? Well, is there a way that I can do an attack that also like tries to undo his grapple on Mari? Like how can I free Mari mechanically? Do I have to do something that's not technically an attack to do that, or
Strict rules as written, you could take the help action, which would then give Mari advantage on her her escape roll. I think technically rules as written, you would have to hold a help action on the trigger of Mari trying to escape because help isn't targeted like that. So if Mink went over and attacked Doru, they'd get the help. But so you could do that and basically say, I'm waiting to help Mari try to escape. Andy and I would probably also, in like rule of cool, be like, if you hit him, it might lower the DC for Mari a little bit because suddenly he's concerned about getting maced.
What if you can human centipede grapple? So I'm
What?
grappled and then you grapple.
well,
You
yeah, like
grapple
can I
him.
do a contested
I mean, yeah, you could theoretically.
grapple, like just try to grapple Mari away from him?
So I don't know why you went
Tug
with.
of war.
I don't know why you went with human centipede instead of tug of war, but yes, that was the other thing I was going to say is you could probably grapple Mari. Mari automatically fails the check. Like Mari could choose to let you grapple her,
Yep.
and then you can contested strength roll against Doru.
Yep.
I don't know
think that's
why
fair.
human centipede got invoked here.
Pull me in
any way.
half.
Yeah. Well, that's the risk. Is if you're playing tug of war and if you both roll high, it might do Mari some damage. Maybe.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, because if you're getting pulled in two directions, it
Yeah,
hurts.
no, I understand the drawing and quartering aspect. It's Lena's joy.
Lee, look,
The death
Whatever
urge
floats
is
your boat.
strong today, okay?
Okay.
you could have just let the vampire bite you. That's a quicker way to die.
I think the simple thing here is to just try to attack him again to like
Attack him again? Okay, sure.
to maybe help loosen his grip or his focus on grappling Mari.
Murray, did you fumble your initiative roll?
No, because I used my inspiration that I
To just get it
got
too
to fix
shitty.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Teddy, come on. Jeez, Louise. The dice are not on your side today, Adam. That is a 4, which sadly does not hit Doru. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know what else I can do.
No bonus actions? You could
I don't-
say something to Doru. Oh.
Yeah, true. Yes. I will. I'd like to, since hitting him isn't working, I'd like to try to. I mean, this would technically be like, I probably had to have spent an action on it, but to whatever degree possible, I'd like to try to like break through his vampiric hunger. And
Okay, so I'll let you do that on a bonus action. Obviously, the DC will be higher because you're kind of doing it alongside having tried to hit him with a mace. But why don't you sort of say to me what you would have said to Doru to try and break through? Like, what would Teddy have said to try and get through to Doru?
We know you're hungry. We also know you're hungry. Focus. Like,
Okay. Would you like to roll persuasion or intimidation? Intimidation. Intimidation.
I'd like to roll persuasion.
By all means.
And ask him to focus on his better angels, for lack of a better-
Impulses. Ooh, a natural 20. So take a good boy card for a start. And with that natural 20, Doru is gonna like hiss at you, like, and then he's gonna let Murray go. But he's not gonna move. He's not gonna move anywhere or doing anything. He's just gonna kind of release his hold. But you can see he's really struggling. He really wants to grab hold and bite, but just for a second, like he comes back to himself, and so he lets Murray go, but he can't do anything else.
Okay.
Well done. Good roll.
That's
Bad roll, bad roll, very good roll.
Third time's the charm.
All right, Mink, your turn. You've seen Teddy persuade Doru.
I've seen nothing. I'm outside the room.
You're not even there.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. You're
Oh,
right.
right.
You're
Did
right.
you even know we're fighting?
Well, I'm sure I heard a kerfuffle. It's not like I wasn't. I was standing nearby in case something went bad.
You
Yeah.
probably
So, like-
heard Murray fall down the stairs a bit.
Yeah, and like some shouting and like, because it's not like these things happen. Like you were surprised, you were like, get off of me. I'm sure like things like of that nature, right? So
Exactly. Correct.
I think it stands to reason that I now suspect something has happened. And I will, for that reason, poke my head in, look around, like down the stairs, and call down to Mari and Teddy. Is everything okay down there?
Just a situation.
Okay.
How to get special forces to show up in 3,
3,
1.
2, 1.
Just a little situation. Okay. Gosh, I think Mink will come down the stairs and seeing like Mari in like, I don't know, I can't read exactly what's happened here, right? Because he's let her go.
Yeah.
So I presume no longer sharing a space. Is that correct?
Oh, that's fair, yeah. We should go with that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe Mink will just come down into range and like kind of shove both Teddy and Mari back, like a get behind me kind of movement.
Okay.
And then ready in action to attack Doru if Doru makes a move to attack any of the others. So
Okay.
could I guess up to you, Debbie. Maybe my action has to be spent moving my friends, but I was going to try to use the rest of my movement to kind of shove them out of the way.
You can shove them both back one space, but I think that would be all you could do.
Okay, so if Adam and Lena, if you want to move back 5 feet.
So, like, Adam would move to
Mhm.
here, yeah, and Lena would move to down here.
Essentially,
Mhm.
an
Can I move
arm
here?
sweep.
Is that
Oh, yeah,
5
that's fine.
feet?
Yeah, exactly, just like an arm sweep kind of
Like
situation.
that.
Yeah.
Is that what you
yeah.
wanted? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if Teddy didn't go willingly, like if with the shove, Teddy was like resisting to say I'm staying in 5 feet, like Mink wouldn't force him to move, but would try to kind of be like a get behind me type motion. So it's up to you, Adam, I guess.
I don't think Teddy would resist that.
Okay. Yeah. So then, so Mink is just squaring up, readying an action then to attack if Doru makes a move to attack, and otherwise just trying to see what's happening.
Okay.
Because he missed it.
Okay. And Donovich sees you kind of move into position. Donovich has seen everything that's gone on, and he's like, please don't hurt my son. He is trying his best. Diota, it's your turn.
Yay, I feel so well prepared for this situation as an artificer.
Do we think that greater restoration, we know it's not going to like save his life, but do we think it's going to like help him? We said we were coming in here to give it to him.
I think the thought was that it's worth a try.
Teddy, like, had, I think at best, kind of mixed feelings about whether it would be effective, but but enough, but mixed with enough, like, vague, like, well, maybe it could give him a leg up in this whatever fight he's fighting in himself. Like,
so Diota's gonna step forward like 5-10 feet, where however we're doing sort of the landing of the staircase then into the room. Get the, and I think that they knew what had happened because like they were probably sort of already around the doorway. I want to use my action to sort of get the potion from Father Donovich, who I think was the one who had it, and give it to Groboa.
Okay.
Groboa like, MVP once again.
I was like, yeah,
what a hero.
You can hear working on it. And then that will be my turn. Groboa will go forward and attempt to pour the potion down Doru's throat.
Would that be an attack roll? I don't know that Doru's going to.
He doesn't want it to happen, I guess.
No one has said anything to say like, "Hey, you should drink this potion. It might cure your vampirism."
Well, what did his father say when we were coming down?
He said something like, "I think I have something that can help."
So,
and
do you
don't hurt him?
Yeah. Are you expecting on Donovich's turn that Donovich can make a persuasion check for Doru to drink the potion?
Sure, maybe instead of Diota, or instead of Groboa like trying to force it down him, Groboa can just be in range of giving it to him, so that then if Father Donovich succeeded, it's right there for him. Like, it's sort of like held out to him like a beverage.
Okay. Well, Donovich has got notoriously great statistics. All right. Anything else for your turn, Diota?
I'm going back up to the landing.
You're no fool.
I'm a caster. I don't need to be in range of this shit.
Okay. So on Donovich's turn, he's going to kind of try and build off what, Teddy, you did on your turn to break through to Doru to get Doru to release Mari. And he's going to be like, my son, there's something that we think can help you. Will you take the potion that is offered to you? And I'm going to roll. I don't think I have persuasion. What's persuasion on a NPC character sheet?
If they don't have proficiency,
it's charisma.
I do not have no proficients. Okay, best of luck. Char? Oh. Donovich rolled a 15. That's pretty good.
Nice.
That's pretty good for
also Doru's father, so.
Exactly. And considering he has a 0 mod, that's a very good roll. Okay, so Doru has not had their turn yet, so you don't know how Doru reacts, but it's pretty good persuasion. They're like, Murray?
Yeah, I'm gonna just like, I guess, jump onto the persuasion train.
Choo-choo.
And encourage getting silly putty in my hair. Encourage Doru to let us help him and drink the potion. I'll try to persuade him about that.
Okay. 17 persuasion.
17 to that.
So add a 17 to a 15. Yes, that's how it works. A 32
Yeah.
persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah, still quite good.
Building on a natural
Uh,
20. So really, that's like a 52.
And I guess that's probably it for me, because if he's not, I mean, if he's let me go and we're trying to talk him into this, I don't really have anything. I guess I can hold an action for, is this my action, probably doing the persuasion?
I would say that the persuasion check was your action, yeah.
Okay, then I am good, because I don't really have anything to do with my multitude of bonus actions right now.
Okie dokie. You don't want to move away?
No, because if he starts attacking again, I want to be near him to fight him.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Is it his turn? I have something I want to put in the mix before you resolve for us so that it feels fair to everybody.
It is his turn now.
Okay. Play. Team, friends, I have a good boy card that doubles the potency of a single potion.
Oh,
I
Nice.
don't know if that means it will work, but I wanted to ask, if he goes for drinking this, do you want me to spend it on him? Because we also can save it for ourselves and use it on things like healing potions to double dice on healing potions, which is, I mean, just numbers wise, a better use of the card for us selfishly, but story wise, the potential of doubling the potency of a greater restoration, I don't know. Like, it's going to be up to Debbie either way. It may not work, right? But I just want to ask how people feel about me using this, because I'm kind of on the fence.
I have an opinion, but what are other people's opinions before I share my opinion? Because I always have an opinion.
I think I'm totally good with you using it. In my mind, when I hit, you've doubled the efficiency of greater restoration. I'm like, okay, that's like, oh hey, you're missing half your body.
Here comes the rest.
Yeah, like greater restoration is not to be fucked around with, and
Right.
like includes removing a curse as one of its effects. So I'm like, all right, that sounds to me like it does have some potential to reverse vampirism. And I also think that as much as, yeah, absolutely, I understand that there's practical value in us being able to double potion dice at some point. This also feels like a really nice sort of stacking of things.
Yeah, and good boy cards come and go, right? That's kind of how I see it. Adam, thoughts?
I certainly see like the value in playing it. I think that ultimately, I feel like I would weigh more heavily like for you, like the role play value of making that decision. Like there's strategic value and there's like player like storytelling, but
Sure.
like what does it mean for
I mean, good boy cards
Mink?
are too meta to me in a
I was
lot
gonna say,
of ways.
good boy cards
it's-
aren't mink. That's Elise.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem that I've been running into.
Well,
Is like,
well,
Mink isn't doing anything to double the potency.
Because
Okay,
I can
well, I
apply
guess
that to
that's
someone else.
True. I guess that's true.
Like
It's not.
they can be if like like when I used the one where it was shield someone else from taking the hit. Like at that point, that becomes a character thing.
There
but
might be opportunities for good boy cards to be like role play,
a lot
like
of them
in this
really
case,
aren't.
is there anything that like Mink would realistically be doing to cause that to happen?
Right.
Okay, that's a useful point and a useful conversation
Yeah.
for us to just had. Thank you.
I mean,
Interesting.
Lena.
Oh yeah, I think you should fucking go for it.
Okay, cool.
Like all in.
I think
Let's see
I'll
what
go for
happens.
it. Assuming he goes to drink it, I will play the good, because we're allowed to play them basically at any point, right, Debbie? So I don't have to commit this before I know if he's drinking it. Oh, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry. You can do it like a held action. Like if he goes to drink it, you can play the good boy card. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things that I just want to say which may or may not affect your decision. So I think in the previous stream, Teddy did maybe an Arcana roll to try and work out whether Greater Restoration would work. Greater Restoration like on its own. And I think Teddy was pretty sure that it wouldn't. And I think from a meta point of view, vampirism is not a curse in this world, which is why greater restoration doesn't work. So Goy's right, like it normally would lift a curse, but vampirism isn't a curse. Like the person who is now a vampire has died and has come back as an undead bloodsucker, essentially, which is a different creature type, so it isn't a curse. I just wanted to clarify the things that you would know. Well,
Yeah.
you would know the thing about Teddy's role. I don't know whether you'd know, but I just wanted to make sure that you, Elise, don't think that vampirism in this world is a curse. I don't know what Mink knows.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay. All right. So, Doru's turn. Due to the 52 persuasion check, they are going to reach out. Graboa's got like little paper arms,
like little
right?
like paper chains.
Yeah, cute. Okay. So in Graboa's paper chains is held this potion of greater restoration that Doru is going to reach out and take and unstop her and chug.
Okay. This is a tough call. I think
like,
that
more meta discussion before, like, what do we think doubling a greater restoration potion
right,
does?
if the potion is basically going to do nothing, we've doubled nothing, right, which is still nothing. And
What
I
if
think
it's
that
but what if it's like 0.1? Then we double
Right.
point. Well, that's not very good still.
as well, but the point is, like, do we buy him enough time to like make a plan or think about something? Also, the fact that vampires are just dead and people who come back as creatures, which are vampires, this is not Doru, right? This is not this man's son. This is a vampire. There's a difference. And
Oh wait, do we know that? Do we?
yes, Debbie just said that out loud to us.
I said that in terms of like meta information, but I don't think any of you have rolled for like history of vampires to know that yourselves.
I mean,
so you, the players, know it, but I don't know whether you, the characters, know
okay.
it.
And I will check myself in the philosophy ravine immediately afterwards. Okay, but if the biological entity died and the thing came back, but it has all of his memories and personality, etc., is Doru gone?
Yeah,
Right.
fair.
Okay, so like
Because
memories
then
are what
every-
make you.
because
Your
then every
lived
time
experiences are what make you who you
Okay,
are, right?
the
They generate
ravine
your
is closed. The
personhood.
ravine is closed.
Time
You
out,
can't
time
close
out,
the ravine. At least
Out of the
the
ravine, Lena.
I'm
Out of the
using-
ravine.
I'm using.
You're gonna play the good boy card?
The other thing, at a meta level, just to Debbie, that I was
No.
also going to say, for greater restoration, one effect that charms or petrifies the target, one curse, any reduction to ability scores, and one effect regarding the target's hit point maximum.
Oh, okay.
Vampiric bites technically do reduce hit point maximums, and
They do. So, yeah.
Strahd powerfully charms people. So, like, there are things besides just poof is no longer vampire, but that could mean
that's what I'm
he's a
kind of
more
hoping for. It's like, this isn't
independent
going to make him not a vampire, but we're maximizing our chance of doing something good for this person after we told his dad we would. So there's my card. It's committed. How does it go, Debbie?
Doru chugs the potion, and you see them stand there for 5.5 seconds. And like nothing happens. Nothing. They don't move. They like drink the potion and they stay frozen, like they're waiting to feel something or some effect to happen, and nothing happens. And then they turn to their father and they say, "I'm so hungry. Nothing. I can smell your blood." And then he's gonna like disengage and back away. He's gonna fuck up here. So he's not attacking anymore, but it has done nothing for his vampirism.
Is there a way this is in character. Are we out of initiative for a minute or not?
Little pause at the top of the round.
Yeah, so Doru's
we
moved
wanna
away,
roleplay
but he's
through
still
some
really struggling. Yeah.
Right.
So I think, yeah,
you want to
can
roleplay through some stuff, but it's like this is a really like tentative, fragile situation.
I would say if you want to roleplay stuff, doing it in the Undercroft, where the vampire that is starving is not the place to do it. If you wanted to fuck back off upstairs, close the door, lock the hatch. Talk
Okay, well
about
then
it.
it's Teddy's turn, right?
Yep.
I mean, we like we did what we set out to do by going down here. We wanted to give
Yep.
him the potion. So, I think Teddy's inclined to fuck right off. But, huh. I wonder if I know that guidance is supposed to help with specifically an ability check.
Yeah.
But I like kind of the flavor of like from a cleric point of view, like guidance just and maybe I don't know, like if there's a specific ability check that Doru is kind of ongoing like doing with himself that maybe like Teddy will hold his action.
Okay.
Well, Teddy wants to like cautiously offer guidance to Doru.
Is guidance something that is touch or is there a range?
Doesn't it require touch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to go up to Doru, the vampire
Which
who's
said he's
struggling with his
super
hunger,
hungry.
and touch him to give him guidance.
Okay. Teddy would like to like tentatively like ask Doru, can I if I approach you?
Do you want to feed me? I'm so hungry.
I want to help you.
I'm hungry. All I want is to feed. I am trying my best not to.
All right. Teddy.
He bares his teeth at you.
Teddy just says, "Okay, well then, all right, see ya." And Teddy will start moving away.
Okay.
Back up the stairs.
Do you want to move yourself to however far you can get out of the basement? Mink?
Yeah, Mink will follow. Use all movement, and if I have to dash, then I'll dash to get back out the stairs.
Okay. Jota.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if there's any living creatures down here, like rats, etc.?
Yes, you may. You could also do survival if that's better for you, to look for like rat paw, truss, or poop.
They're the same, so I'll do survival. That seems more. I forgot that's more in the
rat search vibe.
16.
16. You see a small number of rat corpses that look like they have been drained dry, but no living rat.
So wait, has the dad just not been fucking feeding him at all? He's not been bringing down animals for him or anything? He's just fucking starving his son?
This is the conversation we're going to have at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, totally. Yes, we're going to have a real conversation about this. What the fuck?
Jota's gonna walk into the room.
Oh my god. Okay.
Doru, do the rats help?
No. You could help. You smell good.
Jota's gonna sort of blink. That seems unlikely. Would a larger animal help?
I don't know. I've only ever eaten people. And these rats that didn't help.
Would you be willing to try so that
I'm
you
so hungry I'll eat anything.
don't have
Are
to
you
hurt
sure you
people?
don't want to help me?
I want to help, but not by being eaten.
Boo.
I know what it is to be trapped and afraid. I am happy to try to find something to help you that does not involve harming a person. Would it be okay if I left and I promise I will come back with something more sizable than a rat for you to try?
You... So all of this is meant to be happening in 6 seconds, so you can kind of see the hesitation flicker across Doru's face, like, there are a number of people down here that he could make a meal of. He could at least try, but he's trying not to. He's really trying not to. He's like, try whatever you think. Just do it quickly. I'm hungry.
Thank you. And then I'm going to move my other 10 feet of movement back. I'm helpful, not foolish. Grabo is going to sort of intercede between me as we're moving back up and out.
Yep. Very good. Donovich is going to fuck all the way up and out.
So, me?
Murray.
I can just do a bunch of dashing and definitely get all the way out.
Okay.
So goodbye. I can't actually get out because it's a different map, but I'm gone. Thank you.
Okay. So we can go through back to the top of the round, but basically let's say that everybody's out and the trapdoor is closed and kind of locked shut again. And we're all back up in the nice churching bit. Please hold.
Vestibule.
The churchy bit.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
it's
the
called.
churching bit. Come over here, Murray. Whoop.
Okay.
And you. Whoop. And you. Whoop. And hang on, Mink. Come here. Raboa.
Oh.
Can you see yourselves? If you scroll
Yes.
left, you should be able to see yourselves.
Yep.
Thank you for not killing my son. I'm so grateful that you didn't kill him. I don't know what to do now.
Have you just not been feeding him at all? Like, trying to find food sources besides people for him? He looks like he caught those rats himself.
I have been praying to the Morning Lord for guidance. This is not a situation that I ever thought I would be in. I don't know what a vampire needs. Doru chose imprisonment in the Undercroft. He was insistent that he'd be never allowed to drink blood and become the monster that he doesn't want to be. So no, I haven't tried to feed my child because I've tried to do what he wanted me to do.
Look, there's a time for religion and praying to our gods that don't care about Barovia. And there's a time for just fucking throwing things at a wall and seeing what sticks.
Would you like me to throw you at a wall?
I don't think you don't look very strong.
Mink just looms to be like, fucking try it, man.
Jota has gone outside to where Ismark and Arena are and is like, livestock. Any form of livestock in the village.
And there are some farms on the outskirts. Is Lancelot, does he count? The
No, 'cause
Vistani have some horses.
I need something larger than a rat that isn't a person.
Or Lancelot.
Or Lancelot.
What role would Ismark make to know if there were any of these things in the village?
History?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Come on. What's history? Intelligence?
It's intelligence. It would also be, for me, it would probably depend, because it's not really a history check. It's probably an intelligence roll, and then my determination of either proficiency or difficulty
He's not.
would be based on how much does he actually know this stuff. Like, this might be at a level of he barely needs to roll for it if he did account books, etc.
Yeah, no. He's told you what he knows, like, without thinking about it. Like, there's farms on the outskirts, there's the Vistani with the horses, there's Lancelot. Now he's trying to think about, does anyone in town have a goat that they might milk? Oh, okay. Ismark rolled a 17, so he will tell you that, where's my map? Where's my map of Barovia? Oh, you need to come over here. Come over here. I'm just showing you this so you know where I'm pointing. He will tell you that this house down here is like a very oh my god, what's the word? Like self-sustaining small holding. Yes. So they have like a couple of chickens, a couple of ducks, like a goat. They don't have any like cows. They probably have a sheep or two. Because like they can use the land behind their house and like these kind of outbuildings, but that's the only thing that he can tell you. They might have something.
So here's the thing. We can take this farms, we can buy a chicken off of them, throw a chicken down here and see if that helps a vampire. And then what? Then next week he needs more food. And the next week after that, he needs more food. And the next week after that, he needs more food. And we're going to take the livelihood of this town away through slow attrition to feed a vampire who will waste the flesh and everything else of those animals just to drink their blood. And maybe it will sustain a vampire. Maybe it won't, because we think he might need person blood. And then eventually people will say, no, we're not sending our chickens to die for a vampire. And then they come and they burn the church down because they realize that they're harboring a monster that's eating their food supply in the basement. This isn't a solution. The other solution is that kid down there who used to be a kid and is now a vampire starves. Starves to death, or we kill it. We did everything we could. If it helps him, it helps him. If it doesn't, then we're leaving behind a truly evil creature that will eventually come out here and eat the village. And there's nothing that the village is going to be able to do about it. Then that will be on our heads. So sure, let's go find him a chicken and leave.
So two thoughts to that, Mink.
A reveal.
Reveal. If he's truly evil, why would he be trying not to eat people? He's not, right? There's still something in him that doesn't want to do that. And maybe even people who have done bad things for a long time, or things that are bad in different contexts, can still
I'm
turn
not saying
around
that,
and be good.
but is it not a greater kindness to him then to kill him now while he still has some scrap of that mortality, that humanness left in him? It will not be sustainable. We cannot save this person. He is beyond our saving. We put the strongest option we had towards it, and it didn't work. He's hungry for blood.
Do I know anything from living in Barovia and at least hearing about vampires sometimes about curing vampirism? I don't know if that would be medicine or history.
History, feel free to roll.
18.
You have never heard of anyone having their vampirism cured.
What about like treating it or mitigating the effects or living as an ethical vampire? That sounds like a book.
You have never heard of a vegetarian vampire in Barovia, nor a vampire's twinkly in Barovia.
Do I know anything from the researches that I've done on not necessarily in Barovia, but vampires generally?
Feel free to roll history. That is a natural one, I believe. Go away.
Burning my inspiration.
Does that mean you just get the 24? Oh, come on.
27.
27 's
Even better. A 27.
Even better.
So you know, how's this? Outside Barovia, you know that vampirism can be cured by a wish spell, or by killing the vampire and using resurrection magic to bring them back as a human.
We don't have access to that. We're level 3.
For now.
Not revivify, but resurrection, like true resurrection.
True resurrection.
Hey, maybe through the Morning Lord we can do all things.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here's an idea though. If we want to use religion, this is a good idea. Mari's saying this. If we want to use your religion to do this, maybe, okay, hear me out. Don't interrupt me until I'm done. Maybe you tell your congregation that the Morning Lord is asking for blood donations now to I don't know what you religious folks say, to make the Morning Lord happier or something. And so every church time that they come, all of them donate a small quantity of blood, and then you feed it to Dorvu and just don't tell them that's what you're doing. And they think it's going to the Morning Lord. Nobody's anemic. Everybody's happy. How does that sound? You want to use religion? Let's use it for a practical use in Barovia.
Alternately, if you're not wanting to turn this into a blood cult, you know, if the only methods that I know of reversing vampirism involve powerful magics. A wish spell that can rewrite reality itself? Sure, it'll take care of that. It'll also turn air to gold. Like all of it. It's not good for people. The other thing is the intervention of resurrection. If Doru the vampire were to be killed and resurrected, he would most likely resurrect as a... Dota's going to sort of look Donovich up and down. Human? I'm going with human.
Yes, I am a human.
We, at least I'm assuming, Teddy, you didn't bring back, like, true resurrection or anything, right?
I don't think so.
More the scales. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, the options that we have are...
Turn the Morning Lord into a blood cult. That's a no.
I think that's a great option. I don't know why you're saying that's no.
Okay.
Like, do you love the Morning Lord or your son more?
Okay,
False
let's
binary.
before you answer that question, or option 2 in short-term solutions, we kill Doru and you entreat the Morning Lord to resurrect him because unless I missed something, I don't think you can resurrect people.
Right,
No.
and then you'll know how much your god actually cares about you.
Could you not for a minute, Mari?
Here's the thing. If the best option we have is to resurrect him with a true resurrection spell, I don't think there's a time limit on that, right? Like true resurrection can occur like for a year after the person dies or
Century.
forever. A century after the person dies.
But my question is, Mink, how many people have you ever known capable of invoking true restoration?
I pull Diota to the side and quietly I tell Diota, if we kill the vampire down there and say we're coming back with a true resurrection as soon as we can, where's the lie? That's what we're doing. And then we leave a dead vampire behind instead of a situation that will get out of control and people will die.
How far away from Donovich are you when you have this conversation, Mink and Diota?
Far enough that I think he can't hear.
I'm outside still. Like, I'm out
Sure.
by
Yeah.
Irina and Ismark. I've never fully
Okay.
come inside the room.
I'm happy to roll for it if you want me to roll like a stealth or something.
No, I think he's where he is, right?
Okay.
I think that the issue is that, like, if Diota's outside and Mink's outside, because Mari's been also contributing from there. So if you're
Yeah.
outside with the door
Like, where
open,
is this actually happening? Yeah.
yeah.
Diota's gonna sort of, I understand, but I think that what you've said and what I've said are not mutually exclusive options.
Yeah. We kill the vampire. We say, as soon as we can, we'll be back with a true resurrection spell. Which is true. If we come across one, if we become powerful enough to cast one, we'll come right back and resurrect this kid.
My point was that he can also invoke the Morning Lord.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So either way, so like, let's not leave an option where we say Doru stays the way he is in the basement.
Fair. Diota at this was going to sort of come in and sort of, in my opinion, Father Donovich, Doru is actively suffering right now, yes?
Yes.
I do not know as much of the Morning Lord as I'm sure you do, but does the Morning Lord have resurrection as one of his domains, powers? The answer is probably yes. Basically, all gods do, especially
he's a
the
god,
light
so
aligned.
He's also,
Yes.
a god of rebirth and renewal.
Yes.
So.
Oh, then yeah, 100%.
100%, yes.
And
Donovich doesn't hesitate or give that face like I just did. Donovich knows what his god can do.
I do not say this lightly, but it seems to me that the kindest and best course of action is to kill Doru for now. He will not suffer the intervening time, and implore the Morning Lord for his resurrection. If that does not work, we have business that will take us elsewhere in Barovia. Hopefully. After that, elsewhere still. Crossing the fingers. If we find someone who is able to perform this magic, if we find the capacity, a scroll, our own learning, someone else, I am happy to bring whatever that capability is back here to then help with a spell that should still be effective, but it seems to me that whatever may have happened, your son is trying to be a good person. And if the Morning Lord listens, surely that should count for something.
Can you roll persuasion, please?
Oh God.
I can
Can
help.
I give guidance?
I can
Guidance help.
assist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
Okay.
you.
Not
Maybe
even
helping him not being in the
charismatically.
room.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, if we really care about this also, we can spend a did you roll already?
I did.
Yes.
I rolled an
Never mind.
18.
Okay, cool.
Plus D4 for guidance, right? Yeah.
20.
Yeah. 20, not natural. So as you're speaking, Doru's screaming.
Doru pops up. That's a good idea. Whoa. Whoa.
Donovich is like, he doesn't say anything, but his eyes fill with tears, and like he starts crying absolutely silently. He doesn't say a thing. And you feel like this is the most like momentous decision for this parent that they've ever faced, because they have tried for the last however many weeks that Dory's been imprisoned here, beseeched the Morning Lord for their help. And they understand everything that you've said about the fact that Doru is suffering. They have seen that for themselves, and they understand that this situation is not sustainable, but they're also not sure that they can sanction the murder of their child in the hopes that maybe one day someone has a resurrection spell. But they also realize that they're kind of out of options. So you kind of see all of that play across Donovich's face as he's listening to you, and he just says, the best hope for resurrection in Barovia is the Abbey of St. Markovia in Kresik. That is has been a powerfully magical, divine source of good. I cannot be here and witness you kill my son. If that's the course that you think is the best one, then I shall leave, and you can do what you must. And if no one goes to stop Donovich, he's gonna fuck all the way off.
As he goes to, Jota would say, as like sort of as he passed in the hallway, even were this not to work, sometimes the peace of death is a better option than an eternity of dark torment. Trust me.
Donovich doesn't say anything. He just walks past you. Like praying out loud, you can hear him.
Once he's fully gone, so he can't hear me saying these things.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm gonna emphasize to the party. I cannot emphasize this enough, that the Morning Lord is not going to resurrect that child, that vampire. He doesn't give a shit. If the gods cared about Barovia, they would have saved us by now. They don't care. We can kill him if that's the right thing to do, as long as we'll be safe enough.
I think Mink like exchanges a look with Teddy at this point, because like Mink is religious, just not the Morning Lord, right? And like has displayed his religious symbols and things, and just kind of like looking for like a any type of like, I see you in this moment from Teddy. because this what Mari is saying hurts. Like it's not like she's wrong, and I think that's part of the reason it hurts, right? But I think that's what he looks for here.
I think Teddy would provide that.
Yeah, just like a little clap on the shoulder, and then Tamari, like, whether you have faith or not, the course is clear for action at this point.
Diota's going to sort of also look at Mari. It doesn't matter where. The gods care about what they care about. Relatively rarely
not what they
is
care
that
about.
us. But there is always a chance. And besides that, that boy's existence is pure suffering.
I'm not saying you don't kill him, and I'm not trying to grind your hope to dust, but hope in Barovia is a bit
My hope is a light thing in this. It is outweighed by the knowledge that the peace of death is better than what he is experiencing right now. And keeping him alive in the hope that the gods will care.
I can agree with part of that. The peace of death is better.
Okay, so we go in, weapons drawn, ranged weapons at the ready. Make this as fast and unmessy as we can for the sake of the resurrection, should it ever occur. And we put this person, I don't want to get back in the ravine, out of their misery. And we deal with it however we deal with it, whether that's through cynicism, faith, or something else. Yeah?
Sure. Side note, Diota, can I get that cloak from you? I feel like you're not getting into combat anywhere near as often as me. The vampire just grabbed me and tried to eat me. Can we see how this goes with me having the cloak, and then if you're getting hit a lot, we can swap back?
Sure.
Okay. What is the cloak?
Cloak of protection?
Is it +1?
Yes.
Okay.
If you drag an
It's
item,
15 at least.
if you drag the item from the codex into your character sheet,
That doesn't work when I pop out. I can't drag from the codex when I pop out.
Yeah, but you can, when you do it again, just put your window back in and do it, because then you can toggle it on and
It's a
off.
permanent setting. Well, right. So I have to turn. No, I'm just going to type it in. It's quicker to type it in than to. It's quicker to copy paste it in than to go back to my settings and change it, and then change it again and refresh. And I do this all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
All I was pointing to is that you can then toggle equipped on and off, and it automatically changes your AC.
I know.
Anyway.
So you're all going back to the Undercroft?
Yep.
Marching order?
Mink will go first.
I'll go
Shield
second.
up.
Diota's probably going to ask if he can go behind Mink.
Are you going to stay at the top of the stairs? It might make sense for you to go last if you
Deserves to know what has been decided.
Can you tell him what's been decided from behind Mink and me?
Very well.
Okay.
And Teddy?
So, yeah, Mink, Murray, where's Teddy?
I guess Teddy will bring up the rear. It's just kind of observing everything.
Okay. Diota, I'm bringing Graboa in. Do you want... What's the other thing?
Lumdea?
Lumdea, yes. Do you want them?
Lumdea will probably stay where they are.
Okay.
Hovering, well, not necessarily where they are, but near Ismark and Arena.
Ismark and Arena. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, so you were all in the bottom of the Undercroft again. Right. So you can't really sneak up on Doru because you have to kind of unchain, clang, 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 and open the
Yeah.
hatch and then come down the stairs. But I think probably Doru is expecting you to come downstairs with a snack rather than with bows and arrows. So
That's lovely. That's nice.
isn't that nice? So you can all do an attack and then we'll roll initiative, I guess.
Okay, except I think the idea was Diota wanted to tell Doru first.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
think we're not doing that because I think Diota
Wants to
let
say
Doru
what's
know.
happening. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Great.
ethical solution.
I love this.
Doru?
Yes. Did you bring me something to eat?
If there's any charisma checks in here that you need to make, Mari can be assisting also. She feels pretty shitty about all this.
No, Doru, I'm afraid that I haven't, but I am trying to bring an end to your hunger and a return to what you were.
What does that mean?
Do you believe in your father?
What does that mean?
Well, it's a question inquiring as to whether or not you believe in your father's love for you and willingness and devotion to do what he can to help you.
Yes, of course I do. Why else would I have come home to him?
I have traveled a very long way for a very long time. I have studied a great many things, and the only answer that I know of to cure your hunger is for you to not be a vampire. But we do not possess the abilities that it would take to make you not a vampire at this moment in time, at this place. The only option there is the intercession of the Morning Lord. He is a god of rebirth and renewal. You do not seem happy to me. You are suffering, are you not?
I'm hungry.
Then I encourage you to let us help you sleep until such time as you can be brought back not hungry.
Oh, I get it. You want to kill me.
Want is a strong word.
Oh, I'm so hungry. And at that, he's going to rush towards you and we can all roll initiative.
That's fair.
Are we about where we should be standing with the marching order?
No, so
Like,
Dor-
no.
so I would say, and I can't, without stacking you, I think probably Mink's where Mink is.
Okay.
And then Murray, and then Diota and Teddy are kind of behind Murray, like up the stairs.
Okay, so they've just got like an additional 5, 10
Yeah.
back.
But with
Okay.
but with vision and ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Don't forget to click your thing and then click your thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I should be rolling better on initiative than this. I'm fucking dex based.
Yeah. Sucks to be
This
you,
is
huh?
not a fumble.
We all should be rolling a lot better than we are on a lot of things. Not based on our character builds, based on dice.
Adam, did you remember to take that's the one good roll we've had? Did you remember to take a good boy card for your crit on persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to roll initiative for Teddy, Adam?
I just did.
Oh, you did. You did. Let me sort you into the sort. Okay, so Diota, you are up first.
Oh, I'm so glad for Diota about that in this case.
MVP Graboa.
Things
Dio-
that suck 101.
Diota
Vampires.
is going
Killing
to
them.
cast Bless on Mink, Marty, and Graboa?
Love it.
And Bless is 1d4 to
Attacks
attack or
and saving
damage.
throws.
Saving throws. Jinx.
You will again notice possibly more after the conversation that you had that when Diota casts this spell, they don't use a talisman. The torque around their neck with the symbol of Corellan Lotharian glows.
Okie dokie.
That's it. I'm not in a position to really move past where I am. Graboa has a speed of 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15. So definitely would be able to get over to Doru from wherever he was. And then punch.
Graboa.
22.
22 will hit. Give me that sweet, sweet force damage. Oh.
And then Grobo is going to sort of swing around to the back of Doru.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
It's Doru's turn. You see that the tiny little bit of bruising that Doru took from Graboa is going to heal at the start of their turn. And Doru is going to, accepting the attack of opportunity, move away from Graboa.
Graboa punch.
20, 25. Yeah, feel free to punch.
Oop.
8 does not hit. So
10.
as also does not hit.
We're narrowing down the AC at least.
Somewhere between 10 and 22. So Doru is going to kind of dash over to the first in line, which is you, Mink. And they are first going to claw you. Does a 14 hit?
I do not believe it does. No, my
God, I hope
AC
not.
is 19.
And then they're going to try to bite you. They're hungry.
Please miss.
An 18 does not hit.
Does not hit.
This is bullshit.
Pally first for a reason.
Right.
Oof.
It's the end of my turn. Mink, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to start by casting. Look. I'm going to start by casting Hunter's Mark. I have this as a class spell. Normally it's Ranger, but the Curse of Vengeance Paladins get it. So I mark him as my quarry, which makes him take an extra d6 of damage from me when I roll damage.
Okay, and is the Hunter's Mark damage of the same damage type as the damage that you deal? Or is it like special Hunter's Mark damage?
I believe it is extra of the same type of damage that I deal.
Okay, cool.
Man, when I had a ranger build that it was force damage when my Hunter's Mark was force damage, and that slapped.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Then I will put my shield up and charge to knock him off the stairs and back away from everyone. So a shield bash, I guess. I don't know what exactly we would call this, but
So, what
the
what
goal
would I
is
roll? Like a dexterity saving throw? If he can like jump out the way and let you like run past him with your shield, or do you see it like an attack?
I see it more like an attack. I am intentionally trying to not let him get out of my way. I'm not committing to the course of action outside of like pushing him back, right? So I'm going to do everything. I guess it's more or less a grapple. This is the closest thing I've got, is like that this is like a grapple.
It's, I believe, a shove.
Okay.
Using
we
the
can do
attack
shove.
action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or to push it away from you.
Yeah.
If you're able to make multiple attack actions, this attack race one of them. The target of your shove must be no more than one size longer than you, and it must be within your reach.
Same size.
You make a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. The target chooses which ability. If you win the contest, you either knock them prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So it is basically a grapple, but with the knockback or knockdown rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Shove.
I will do that then. I will
away.
do my athletics check. For what it's worth, I have powerful build. I count as a size larger when it comes to pushing and shoving. So if that decreases or it gives me a shot here, and I do not get, well, this is an attack, right? So I do get bless on this? Okay. So here's this.
It is a special melee attack, yes. Good,
good.
Jesus!
Fabulous. That's a whole fucking 9 for the thing that I am probably the best at in the world, which is just shoving people with my big body.
I rolled a natural 20.
Fabulous. I love that for you.
Yeah, so do I.
Congratulations.
So let me take a bad boy card for the fucking beginning. Womp.
Cool.
What was? Yeah.
Can I
you're
at least
welcome.
step on his foot and get my d6 of Hunter's Mark damage?
No.
Okay.
No. What can I do with my natural 20 though?
Nothing.
just
You don't
resisted.
do things with your natural 20. You got a good boy
That
card.
sucks. Got a bad boy
Yeah.
card actually.
Whatever.
Poor me. Okay. Anything else?
Oh,
from
poor you. No, I'm just
Mm.
standing on the stairs now being like, oops, oops.
Oopsie.
Sorry, oops.
Oopsie.
And I'm done.
Okay. Cool beans. Okay, whose turn is it? Teddy!
Where's Dorbu?
Over here next to Mink, and you are technically kind of behind Mari,
Oh.
sort of up here.
So you
But you have line of sight.
Try to push past everybody and try to hit Doru with the mace again.
Do it.
Nothing fancy.
Just gonna mace this vampire.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
5. Okay, well, let's wait for the third roll that you do, Adam, because based on recent history, it went 5 for 4 and natural 20. So come on. Yeah, 5 does not hit. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Mari, you're up.
I'm here. And not pouring boiling water on myself.
Please don't do that.
Okay. How high are these stairs? Like, can I get down the side? Like, down here pretty easy?
Yeah, you took no damage when you were dragged off the stairs before,
Okay.
so yeah.
So I'm gonna move here so I can reach. And I'm going to bonus action X. So I'm concentrating on that. Can y'all help me remember? I almost never do concentration spells. Can y'all help me remember that I need to do concentration checks?
Yep.
Sure.
If I get hit. And if I hit, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And
Cool.
the ability I'm hexing, I never know what ability to hex. What was the save that it just made that he just had to make against Mink? Was that a strength? Okay, so I'll hex strength. Oh wait, but that's a bit. Fuck. That's why I never know. It's ability checks, not saves.
He wasn't making a save. He
That
was
was a
making
check.
an ability check.
He was? Okay, I thought it was a save.
No.
Okay, then I'll do strength. Okay. And I'm going to stab with for like the second time. I have these sickly blackish purple blades just kind of pop out of my wrist, and I'm going to stab at him.
Lovely.
Ooh. I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
We're narrowing it down, though. It's between an 11 and a...
11 and a 22.
Yeah. I don't... Oh, wait. I'm blessed.
Yes.
Maybe I do hit. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
What the fuck? Okay.
Get narrower.
So it's between a 14 and a 22. And I used my bonus action already, so I don't think I've got anything else. So I can't disengage this turn. That's okay. Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. Diota. What? Where did that come from?
Lamdia will pop into existence behind Doru. And then I am going to cast Word of Radiance, originating from Lamdia, affecting only Doru.
Cool. What does that mean?
Doru makes a Constitution save against radiant damage.
Okay. Can I ask a really stupid question?
Uh-huh.
So I know to do an ability check on my character sheet, I just hit the thing. And I don't have proficiency in this particular type of saving throw. So
But
is it
it's
just the same as
thing.
an ability?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically,
cool,
the
cool,
saving
cool.
throws and the skill proficiencies work the same way. Unless you see something specific, just roll the ability.
So I rolled the wrong thing. That's fine. That's fine. I rolled charisma. What I should have rolled is constitution. I rolled a 19.
Okay. No effect then. And that is my turn. Oh, wait, no. And then on the end of my turn, Graboa can't attack, but he will wander
Boot back
back
over.
in. And I believe can take the dodge action for free.
Cool. Sounds good. That
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
My turn. Okay, so Doru realizes that Mink is hefty and hard to hit, but Mari's right there. And we already took a chunk out. Well, we kind of grabbed her a bit before, so he's going to try that again. So Doru is going to turn towards you, Mari, and try and claw you. Does a 21 hit?
Yes. Mink, I forget. Do you have that? Yeah.
Interception. When a creature you can see other than you within 5 feet is the target of an attack, you can use your action to reduce the damage.
Okay, so Mari would have taken 8 slashing damage, so you can roll your d10 and we'll see what Mari takes. How's that?
0 damage.
0 damage.
Sweet.
Cool.
Fuck yeah, pallies.
Second attack, Doru's going to try and bite you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to take 7 piercing damage.
This is the one I should have intercepted.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
6 necrotic damage. And the target's hit point maximum is reduced by 6 points, the amount equal to the necrotic damage taken. And if I had taken any damage, I would have regained those hit points as well.
So it's a total of 13 damage.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 6 until a long rest.
Okay.
Cool. That's my turn.
And also concentration saving throw.
Oh, yes. Thanks,
Yes.
always.
And I do have a good boy card I can use for this if I need to. Concentration saving throws, I never
Con
fucking
save.
spellcasters that concentrate. Thank you. I never do concentration, but
You're
a 14 is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the number is either 10 or half of the damage taken, whichever is higher. So until you're taking what is basically outright fatal for us, it's 10.
It's 10. Yep.
Okay.
Mink, your turn.
Give whack.
Okay. I will hit with my Morning Star. I get a +4 to this, or D4, sorry, not 4.
Correct.
17.
17 will hit.
Okay.
You're gonna
Here
put any
comes-
special sauce on that?
I'm already concentrating on my
Extra D6 for Hunter's Mark.
yes, but I will go ahead and expend my spell slot, one more spell slot to deal radiant damage in addition to the weapons damage, 2d8 for a first level spell slot. So we're getting the Morningstar damage is
Yep.
5. The Hunter's
Lovely.
Mark damage is 4. So that's 9 piercing.
Lovely.
And now 2d8 is coming, and that's radiant. That's 6 plus, sorry, I thought I rolled 2. 8.
You're good.
So that is 14 radiant damage.
Cool.
And then I will look at Marty and say, can't you get out of range? Because I'm in the moment.
I'm really fucking stacked up on bonus actions, Mink.
Yeah, you have bonus action disengage as a rogue.
But I use my bonus action
you
that
use
turn.
it for other things. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
use it on my turn.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Mink, is that your turn?
Y'all, I'm done with my turn. I have to take a quick work phone call. I will be right back.
No problem. Okay, Teddy, your turn. What would you like to do?
Teddy has grown very impatient and frustrated with his mace.
Understandable.
It's just not working out for him. He doesn't understand why. Like, he has vague. I forget, Debbie. I think Teddy's understanding right now is that, like, this is his mace. Like, didn't his mom gave him this mace?
Mm-hmm.
It was for him. It was from his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And why isn't this fucking working?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is fucked up. Barovia fucked up what he was supposed to, like,
Yeah.
inherit and understand
Yeah.
from his father, finally. So he drops the mace.
Oh god.
he will-
Okay.
How
will
to solve
attack-
abandonment issues. Abandon
Yeah.
the abandoner.
I'll abandon you right back.
He's going to try to attack Dory with two-handed with his quarterstaff instead. Try to
Okay.
revert to kind of what he's more familiar with.
Okay.
Um,
7 plus your D4. Are you blessed?
Do I not? I don't have. I guess I whatever. If I had inspiration, I used it.
Any good boy cards that you can use?
Well,
If you manage to hit, I can help you do more damage, but I can't help you hit.
I mean, I rolled a 7, right? And what is? Wait, do I have bless?
don't have
Am I
bless.
blessed? I don't think I do. Yeah.
I gave it to the 2 frontliners and Graboa because I wasn't sure if you were going to be casting or not.
The only thing that I have that I could use is, and I will use it, if only because I've tried making this an interesting character moment, mildly at least, is a good boy card that says, "Ah, how fortuitous! Something good happens to you." DM's
A
choice.
fortuitous circumstance.
Something good happens to me, and it's up to you, Debbie.
Okay. How's this? So you swing your quarterstaff and you miss, and you're like so frustrated, but in the process of missing, you kind of knock your mace and it goes under Doru's foot, and Doru slips on the mace and falls down, and so is lying prone.
Nice.
How'd that?
That's
Great.
pretty useful.
Yeah, it's fortuitous, you might say.
So, how do I get rid of this card?
If you right-click it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Problem solved. There you go. Right, is that your turn, Teddy, now that you've fortuitously made Doru have a lie down? Any bonus actions?
I don't think well, he's just Teddy's getting very angry. First, he was angry at like his connection, whatever connection he's supposed to have with this mace is not working. Then he gets even angrier at seeing Doru like step on the mace because he still thinks that this mace is important.
Right.
But like the abandoning it and then seeing it like abused or like be stepped on is just making Teddy irrationally angry.
This
Yeah,
is the puppy
okay.
you left at the shelter getting kicked.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, go away. Okay. So Teddy can enter a barbarian rage, sure.
A cleric rage.
Cleric rage.
Maybe slightly less effective.
That's just a zealot barbarian.
Is that it? Is that your turn, friend?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Marie. Slightly stabbed a bit. Bitten
So,
slightly.
what does prone do? He's prone. Does that give me
Advantage on melee
advantage
attacks.
on melee, disadvantage on
Ranged.
Yes.
ranged? Okay.
Yes.
So
I'm really yes.
first trying to stab at him then with my psychic blades. Hey, 21.
21 hits. A question. Are your psychic blades magical?
Yes, they count as magical weapons.
Bullshit.
They're
I mean,
made of
great,
magic.
good. You're made of magic.
Thank you.
Right. So how much damage do I take?
9 sneak, 7 psychic, and
16.
D6 of necrotic, 3 necrotic. Do I feel like the necrotic damage is doing anything that untoward?
Resistance means half, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So if you did 3 necrotic and Doru's resistant to it, that means he takes 1. Yes. So, Mari, you think that the necrotic damage is not as effective as you thought
Okay.
it would be.
But it's at least not healing him. Okay.
Or
Correct.
immune.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not hurting
I'm
anything,
going to cunning action disengage.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. What is my movement?
Probably 30.
What is his movement? Oh god, he can still reach me like everywhere. Oh god.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what proximity means. Assuming he
God.
moves at the Now, he also is going to have to use half his movement to stand up.
Oh
Yeah.
good. I need
And
to
he's
be
also got a
faster.
selection of other targets around him. Like, Teddy's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
The ever tasty
I can
Graboa.
get over to there.
Right there. Potion bottle. Nom.
Oh god. Now it's Oculus.
All right. I disengaged. Got the fuck as far back as I could, at least.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Okay. Diopta.
My spells are so not useful in combat. Ba-da-ba.
I don't know. That
He's
cantrip's
healing
pretty
sometimes.
good.
The acid, the acid cantrip might help with that. If he's like a
Or the
troll
radiant
with
one.
acid.
The radiant one is more
Right, that
what
might
I'm
be better.
thinking.
Yeah.
Action, Word of Radiance, casting it from Lamdea.
Yep. And is that I've got to make a fuckity saving throw? Constitution?
Constitution.
I roll out 11.
6 radiant damage.
Is bloodied less than half hit points?
Correct.
Doru looks bloody.
Nice.
Let's see if Graboa can help with that. As a bonus action, I tell Graboa to punch.
Punch.
14.
Does not hit.
Okay. Oh, wait. He has Bless.
Rolls eyes.
17.
Hits.
So it's between 14 and 17. Or is
5 force damage.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
Trouble punch.
Okay, it's Doru's turn, and at the start of this turn, Doru does not heal. Who knows why?
Probably the radiant damage.
All right, smarty pants. Wow.
Let's see. It could be the force damage that he healed from before, or the lying down, or
Yes.
the vampire's natural enemy, the sun.
The sun, yeah. So Doru is going to stand back up, and this time chomp into Teddy, who's right there, and whose mace knocked Doru over, and Doru's not happy about having a lie down unexpectedly.
And Teddy's
So-
not happy about it either.
Does a 13 hit you, Teddy?
No.
Bullshit. Then Doru's going to try and bite you for a nice snack. Does an
Is that what he
11
just
hit
did?
you? No, he
Okay.
clawed. He
Okay.
has two attacks, so only one may be a bite. So I clawed and missed. Wait! Hang on, I've got a bad boy card for this moment, I think. Please hold. Let me check all of my bad boy cards. I've got fucking so many of them. Reroll any missed attack made by an NPC. I'm just going to reroll that again. Bite. Yes! I rolled a natural 20. Sorry, Teddy.
If Elise was here, she would
Yes.
probably use interception.
Okay. And that is the
It'd be a
D8
D-
thing?
It's
D10.
D10 plus her proficiency bonus, I want to say.
Let's roll up. Let me check the
Yes,
chat. I'm just going to
D10 plus
scroll
her
up.
proficiency bonus.
Okay. So, Lena, could you roll the D10 and proficiency bonus for me?
Sure thing.
Your proficiency is the
Oh.
same as all of
What the
ours.
fuck? I rolled a 1, so I think it's
3.
are we at 2?
3?
Or Jesus, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Teddy. You would take 11 piercing damage, but let's minus the 3 off that, which makes it 8 piercing damage. Correct?
Yeah.
And then you would take 15 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 15 until you complete a long rest. And you see Doru heal a little bit, having drained some of your blood.
So did you say Teddy's hit point maximum was reduced by 15?
That's the amount of necrotic damage he took because it's a
Jesus
natural 20.
Christ.
Yep, it's doubled. I'm sorry.
Teddy falls down below 0.
Night night.
Okay.
I don't have to keep track of the negative hit points, right?
Just-
No, once you're at
As-
0, you're at 0.
Just as a question, this may not be true of Doru. This is a thing that I know from having been looking up vampires for another game.
Yes.
Can Doru bite if the target isn't restrained?
Ah. Yes. Doru can.
Okay, cool.
They probably amped them up for Strahd, right? 'Cause
That's-
they're like
yeah,
the big
probably.
bads in Strahd.
I was just making sure. There's, I think,
I think
it's like-
your regular common or garden vampires can't.
yeah, like they have to be charmed or something.
A willing creature or, yes, restrained, grappled, incapacitated. Yeah.
So Teddy is unconscious.
Yeah.
Going to play a good boy card.
Oh, yeah? Do
not,
it.
Not dead yet. 3.
What does that do?
When you fall unconscious, you immediately gain the benefits of a short rest.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so Teddy will be. You can
Roll some
use
hit points.
so you can use whatever number of hit dice you want.
Probably only
To
need 1
heal.
because I'm pretty sure you only have 4 hit point maximum now,
Mhm.
and you need to G the FO.
Oh my god, fuck.
So-
At least we used your interception, but I rolled very poorly for your interception, so it didn't help much.
So what should I do? I roll just one hit die?
Like a
One
hit
hit
die,
dice,
as many
yeah.
as you want. It's the benefits of a short rest. But you can roll them one after the other. So just try to get yourself back up to your new exceptional maximum HP. Jesus God.
Jesus Christmas. 3 HP, Teddy. Nice.
So 3. I'm gonna roll another, I guess.
Did you put in the decrease to your hit point maximum?
Yeah, because your hit point maximum is 4.
Yeah, I put it in a different resource thing, but I guess I'll put my
Fine.
actual max over there and change my
I just wanted to make sure.
regular HP max over there, and I'll change it over here to 4. I just didn't want to forget.
So you're back at max HP.
4.
Yeah.
Teddy is like a commoner.
Holy shit.
In the face of a vampire.
Yeah. Cool.
He's
Cool.
very angry.
Very anemic. Very, very anemic. What a time to roll a natural 20. That was a good bad boy card that I played.
It was a good board card, Galway. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky, lucky, lucky. All right. I think that we will leave it there for today, friends. We're doing a slightly shorter stream today because we have some other commitments that we have to commit to. Yeah, that's a sentence. Sure.
Things I think you also might have missed while you were away, Elise. Doru is now bloodied and did not regenerate on his last turn after having been hit by, with the options either being the force damage that he took before but regenerated from, the fact that he was prone and he doesn't regenerate well when he's sleepy, or that he'd been exposed to radiant damage twice and is a vampire.
Which one could it be?
My money's on prone.
Sleepy, no regeneration.
And
Yeah,
Teddy now has
well.
4 HP.
Yeah, Teddy got hit with a natural 20 on the bite, and so
That is his max.
yeah, until he completes a long rest, all he's got to do is have a nap, a long nap, and he'll be fine. Big sleep,
Long 8-hour nap.
big sleep, big sleep. All right, okay, friends. So here we are in the basement fighting a vampire for the second time. But you know, he took some damage at least. He hasn't regenerated yet this turn. So this is exciting. We'll pick this back up next time, which will be, I think the 11th of August is the next time we're playing.
Yeah.
Not for ages. That's sad.
I was about to go, that's so far away. Looked at my calendar and went, oh shit, no, it's actually not.
It's not. It's like, yeah,
Goddamn.
it's not that far at all. It's because we played last week, we played this week, and now we have a bit of a break. Scheduling is fun. So thank you again, players, for some excellent role play and choosing to murder this poor harmless young vampire.
Mercy
harmless,
killing.
Mercy killing for the greater good. That's all I can hear is hot fuzz for the greater good. Thank you, players. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out in the audience. Hope you enjoyed this. If you catch this on demand, I also hope you enjoyed it. And we'll pick back up Murdering Doru next time. Join the Discord, ! Discord, to get updates and announcements on what we're up to, if anything changes. Hopefully we'll see you all next time. From everybody here, a big thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.